Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, good morning and welcome back to the Kop TV. Let's just get the angle right. The voice of football's most famous stand, as you all know by now. I hope you're doing well. Again, we have another match at Anfield, the third or second one in a matter of 3 days. And of course, we've got another one at the weekend. It's great to play so many times at Anfield in a week. Such a busy month of football coming up in December. Let's match preview and predict some lineups then, shall we, for Liverpool versus Porto tonight in the Champions League at Anfield under the lights. Before we get into it, making sure that you're pressing the like. It's the least you can do if you're going to come and watch the Kop TV. And of course, subscribe to this great channel if you haven't already. Some big news, actually. We've got our first ever sponsor, which I'm really buzzing about. You're going to see who the sponsor is next week. And then as we go into the Christmas period, you're going to be inundated with amazing offers and deals that you can get through our sponsor. So yeah, things are really going well on the Kop TV. I can't lie to you. And of course, we've got amazing content. We're going to be at Anfield tonight for the fan cams. Of course, we're going to be back outside Anfield on Saturday for the Southampton fan cams. And then next week, what a big one. Everton away. We're still working out whether we're going to go to that or just do fan cams from Jurgen's, because as you know, it can get a bit techie on Derby Day in Liverpool. So please let me know if you're going to come to any of those games. If you want to jump on the fan cams, like I said, just come over and say hi. We won't bite. We're very kind, and we'll have anyone on, to be honest, unless you're a tit. Then we're not going to have you on. But yeah, if you're a cool dude or girl, yeah, come on down and get a part of the Kop TV. If you're at Anfield tonight, we'd love to see you. So then, I wanted to share my screen with you now to get some facts, some stats up about this Liverpool-Porto game. We've played this team a lot of times. So if you are watching right now in the comments, making sure that you're commenting on these stats that I'm about to show you. So Liverpool versus Porto. As you can see, Porto, even though they're looking like they might come third or second, they are first in the league in Portugal. As you can see, 29 points, 4 more points than what Liverpool have got in the Premier League right now, which you have to take your hat off to. Yes, the Portuguese league isn't the same level as the Premier League, of course. However, recently they have said that the Porto League, or the Portuguese league, is in fact in the top 5 leagues in Europe, which actually overtakes the French league. So let me know in the comments right now, what's the more competitive league? Is it the French or the Portuguese league? Let me know in the comments. Second in the Champions League group, they've got 5 points. We've obviously got 12, haven't lost a game so far. Now, obviously, this is a team that we've played a lot in the past. Let's go down to the head-to-head stats. As you can see here, we've played this team, Porto, 10 times in the past. As you can see, 6 wins. Porto have won once, and then there have been 3 draws. On average, both teams scored 2.8 goals per match. We actually have a 2.54 goals per match record this season. And Porto have looked decent as well in 2021. Let's look back at some games. This one, wow, from a long time ago. I'm saying, what, 2002 kind of era. Danny Murphy and Michael Owen scoring for Liverpool. This one was a 0-0. This one was a draw. I remember it very well. Away, Jermaine Pennant got sent off. Dirk Kuyt scored. This is the game we lost in the 07-08 season. Carlos Alberto. And then this one, again, in 07-08, we won 4-1. And we had to win this game. If you're of an age where you remember 2007, then you will remember that we had to win this game by at least 2 goals. So when Lisandro Lopez scored in the 33rd minute in this game, Torres came back on the 78th minute, which really, meant that we went through. And then, of course, Stevie G and Peter Crouch also scored. There was 3 goals there in 10 minutes, which is great to see. And then the thrashing started coming into play. As you can see, 2018, this one in particular, a horrendous home performance from Porto led to Liverpool bumping 5 past them. As you can see, Sadio Mane got a hat-trick. He was assisted on his last goal by Danny Ings, of all people. But Salah scored and Firmino scored. And then this one, funnily enough, in 2018 was a 0-0. We'd already done the job, and we actually went on to win the Champions League. And then we played them again in the knockout stages. Here, Keita and Firmino scored for a 2-0 win at home. And then again, we went there. Mane scored again. Salah scored again. Firmino scored again. They really must hate the sight of Liverpool coming to their drag out, because every time, as you can see here, again, only in September, we pumped them again. And again, Mane, Salah and Firmino all scored. So I think there's 14 goals between them guys in our last 4 visits to the drag out. So as you can see, we have had the better of this team recently. And let's hope that continues tonight. 17 wins for Liverpool this season, 7 draws and 2 losses. And yeah, there you go. Porto in front, just on goal difference at the top, level on points there with Sporting Lisbon, and Benfica only 1 point behind them as well. But yeah, this is a game that has got history. We normally win against Porto quite heavily. So let me know in the comments now what you think the match score is going to be at this one. It's obviously under the lights at Anfield. So really looking forward to this one. And if you are down there, like I said, make sure you come over and say hi. Let's get into these comments now. Thank you guys for getting involved. Really appreciate it. Big up to Marshall. I'm just a normal guy. As soon as I seen the Kop TV go live, I hit the like button. Big up, Alex. Well, you're not a normal guy. You're a great guy. How about that, Marshall? Yeah, you're a great guy if you're locking in right now and getting involved with the match preview. I hope Klopp doesn't start the first team. Thiago, Konate, Taki, Ox, Nico should all be starting. We are going to get into our lineup prediction, guys. So please type away right now and get your lineup prediction in, because I guarantee between you and I'll do a prediction as well. We're not going to get it right. In these games, Klopp could play the kids. Klopp could play a really strong team, which does, of course, risk injuries. Me and James were talking about, I've got loads of hair on my shoulder there. Me and James were talking in Hot Topics the other day about last season when we went to Midtjylland, and Diogo Jota got injured for like 5 months, and it was a game that he really didn't need to play. And it actually at the time heaped a little bit of pressure on Klopp in terms of, not in terms of getting sacked, but in terms of, why are you playing a player that is playing week in, week out in important games? Why are you using him in a wooden spoon kind of game against FC Midtjylland? And I think we won the game 2 or 3-0 anyway. So it just shows that we didn't need him. So let's not make that mistake again. But at the same time, of course, we want to win this game. As you guys might not even know, for every game you win in the group stage of the Champions League, you get £2 million. So obviously we'll be going for the win tonight. Alex, those stats are cute. I'm going 5-0, says Liverpool. Love that. Owen Foley says, play the kids. Look what happened to Jota last year. Exactly, Owen. We're on the same wavelength, you and I. We're talking about the same thing here. Meaningless game. Give some of the young lads an opportunity to get some experience. What website was this? It was called FC Tables. So if you would like to get involved with this FC Tables, hit up their website. They've got great stats and figures on there that we can use for matchday previews, which is great. T-Boys TV says, yes, Alex, good to see you again. Good to see you too, mate. Big up to Marshall. Again, another comment. Porto will be very physical as they need to win, but let's just hope none of our first team players get injured. I think that is the key thing. Let's get away from this game with no injuries. It is a kind of game where, maybe we could afford to play a second string team, and I'd be up for that. But we don't want any injuries. Liverpool remembers the 2007 game. He says it was his favourite football era with Torres, Gerrard, Crouch. I love that era as well. I love it. Big up to Nick from Malaysia. We're spreading far and wide today. Big up, big up, big up. We have got that worldwide audience now. We'd love to see it. T-Boys TV is going 2-1, a narrow win to Liverpool against Porto tonight. Zizis, big up to you. I wouldn't play Thiago. He's so important in controlling the midfield, and especially versus Southampton, who will play a low block. Also, remember that Thiago has scored his only and first Liverpool goal against Southampton at home last season. Kop TV, awesome. Thank you, Nick. Zizis going for 3-2 Liverpool. Alex, when I came to Jurgen's for AC Milan, Alex, when I come to Jurgen's for the AC Milan, the away game, can I have the fan cam? Yes, you can, T-Boy. As anyone can if they get down to Jurgen's for an away game, but obviously the home games were always at Anfield. Morton should start. Now, guys, Tyler Morton, number 80 for Liverpool, obviously made his Premier League debut at the weekend. He got 5 minutes at the end of the incredible performance against Arsenal. I would go with Tyler Morton as well tonight, but let's save that until we get into the lineup predictions. Now, I want you guys to, You're starting to get them in now, but I want to see more. I want to see more comments. There's 28 of you in here right now. I want to see lineup predictions from all of you, because like I just said, none of us are going to get the lineup prediction right. And I tell you what, if any of you on this stream right now can write in the lineup prediction and you get it right, I will personally send you £5. How about that? Yeah, you can send super chats in as well if you want, but I will personally send you £5 to whoever will get the team prediction correct. No mistakes. I'm looking for 100% correct starting 11. Klopp knows that this game is the kind of game where he could play the kids, but sometimes Klopp surprises us. In fact, pretty much all the time, every week, Klopp surprises us with at least one name in that starting 11. That's my personal thoughts. That is my personal thoughts. Everyone here is saying rotate. And NRP is going for a 3-1 win. But Nick from Malaysia is saying, Klopp, play the young team. Let them feel the European night. I'm a big fan of letting the young lads kind of come onto the scene and really take in that European under the lights experience at Anfield. Because let's be honest, Tyler Morton, if he has a really good kind of end of season, he could get a really good loan move. But I think playing in games like this is going to do absolutely everything for his confidence and experience, more importantly. Rotate and win. We are Liverpool, says William Henry. Balagazi for a start. I personally wouldn't. I've not seen anything of Balagazi. With Origi and Minamino, with Morton, Nat and Nico. Yes, we'll get into that. Klopp wouldn't want to lose at Anfield, smash up the lights, people. Yes, yes. Right, here is a starting 11 that we'll read out. T-Boys TV says goalkeeper. And again, if this is right, I am sending you a £5. So again, guys and girls, if you're watching this now and you want to predict the team lineup, send it in right now. And of course, you could win £5 from your boy AGT. How about that? Right, let's see what T-Boy's gone with. He says goalkeeper Alisson. Again, controversial. I would have gone with Kelleher. So I think you might be wrong already, mate. But he's gone right back Nico Williams, left back Andy Robertson, who, let's not forget, has had a bit of a break after Kostas Tsimikas played so well against Arsenal. Konate and Gomez in the middle, says T-Boy. And of course, holding, you've got Tyler Morton, you've got Henderson and Thiago, and then you've got Taki Minamino, Jota and Origi. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Maybe not exactly the team that Klopp will go with, but it's a good shout. Thiago is starting, as he did the pre-match interview. That is a very good indicator normally to if a player is going to start or not. It's if they are involved in that Champions League presser. And yesterday, of course, he was. And he batted away those rumours to Barcelona. He said he's contracted to Liverpool. He wants to win trophies here, and he's looking forward to a great season. So let's expect that as well. Let's not forget, he signed a 3-year deal in 2020. So he's technically got the rest of this season and next season as well to really get stuck in and make his mark on this Liverpool team, which I'm hoping he does. And every game that he plays in, he gets better and better. So Thiago, I would start him tonight. T-Boy says, play players like Thiago and Henderson to let them get back to fitness. Ryan, big up. He's going for a 4-0 prediction win. Igor wants Alisson in goal. Marshall has gone Ali, Trent, Konate, Virgil, Robbo, Thiago, Ox, Fabinho, Jota, Salah and Mane. Klopp will go strong, says Marshall. But Zizis says Alisson, Trent Arnold, Gomez, Konate, Tsimikas, Morton, Thiago, Ox, Salah, Minamino, Jota. Again, if you get your team prediction right, I will personally send you £5. So keep getting them in, guys. You might as well. You might as well get them in because you could come away with a £5, which will pay for your alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages for this evening. And if you get it right, and then you message me with your screenshot of your team lineup compared to the actual one, I'll send you it before the game even kicks off tonight. So when that lineup prediction comes, when the lineup comes out, I will personally send you £5 if you got it right. Nakib goes with Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson, Minamino, Mane, Salah. Klopp will play a full-strength team. So guys, a lot of you saying Klopp will go strong. A lot of you saying Klopp will pay the kids. That's why, of course, in the title of this video, I did say play the kids or go strong. It's a big question, and obviously one that will get answered around an hour before kickoff tonight, and that's when I'll be sending out the money. Mocha says Phillips needs to start. Where else is he getting games? You know what? My guy, Mocha. Everyone on this channel knows how much I love Nat Phillips. So listen, if Nat Phillips played tonight, I'd be buzzing for him. I do think it will be Canate and Gomez, though. I do think that. Big up to Nick. All of your guys' team predictions coming in now. Great stuff. Nick goes Kelleher. Now, this is the kind of road I would go down. Kelleher, Nico, Nat. Wow, you're going with Nat Phillips over Canate. You're going with Gomez, Robbo, Morton, Hendo, Oxlade, Taki, Origi, and Jota. Nat Phillips must play, says Nick. William Henry going right. Very nicely written out as well. Allison, William, Simicas, Canate, and Matip. Wow. First shout we've had all day for Matip. He's going with Morton, Henderson, Thiago, Salah, Jota, and Origi. Big up to you. Igor, again, guys, you've got to be screenshotting your team predictions here. Otherwise, I can't pay the money. And I'm guessing with you that none of you will get it right. Big up to David, who goes, prize money for winning group stage matches 3.3. These games must be won. Paying the kids is nonsense. I thought it was 2 mil. Apparently it's 3.3 mil. So in that case, you know, gives us an extra bit of money for the old transfer kitty in January and in the summer. Ryan says Salah to score first. Any January transfer news with AFCON coming up? Joel, thank you for getting in touch. I think it's the first time I've seen your name on the stream, so big up for getting involved. AFCON coming up. Listen, January transfer news, we're going to have to wait and see. It's still November. We still have a lot of time. And January is a difficult time to bring players in, isn't it? You just don't know who's available, what kind of money is out there. But, of course, when the time is right, we'll have many, many shows on that for you. Do not worry, my good friend. Big up to Iruven from Mauritius. Incredible. We're going Mauritius. We're going Malaysia. We're going Melling. Very local. But keep up the good work. Looking forward to see more of Minamino during the remaining 2 games of this Champions League group. And don't forget, guys, because we've already qualified so easily, we've won all of our games so far, it means that tonight, if Liverpool win, Atletico Madrid could be in the Europa League. Now, obviously, we've played them very recently. We gave them an absolute battering at home and we beat them away, which really does kind of complete the revenge for me. I was so upset when we lost to them at home and away. I was at both games in the 1920 season. And it's now got to the stage where, yeah, we've revenged those defeats. So if we can see Atletico in the Europa League, even better. I'd prefer Porto to come through to the group stage, much less of a threat than Atletico. So yeah, hopefully Atletico in the Europa League, as well as Barcelona, who have to now apparently beat Bayern Munich away to even qualify for the next stage. So Barcelona, it's looking bad for them. Atletico, it's looking bad for them. But it's looking good for Liverpool. So that's all I care about. To Barca and Atleti. How like that? Indra says Salah, Taki, and Origi will start. As you can see by my lineup, it's going to be a rotation as well as first team players. Abd says Kelleher, Williams, Canate, Matip, who gets another shout. Simicas, Fab, Thiago, Ox, Minamino, Origi, and Salah. Philip deserves a start. I'm going to get it right, says Marshall. Gomez is out injured, says Akash. That's a good shout. We got Indra, who says Allison, Williams, Canate, Van Dijk, Simicas, Hendo, Tyler, Milner, Salah, Origi, Minamino. So many different teams coming in here. And again, this is why I'm saying I will send a fiver to whoever gets it right, because there's so many different options here for Klopp to go with. Do you go strong? Do you go slightly weaker and less experienced? Or do you go for a mix of the both, which I think he will do. But again, I guarantee no one gets the team right on here. Even including myself. Kelleher, Nico, Canate, Matip, Robbo, Thiago, Hendo, Morton, Origi, Minamino, Salah says Adicha, big up to you. Dabo says, I like apples, they're nice. Good for you, mate. I like them too. Keep on eating them. Nito says, Allison, Robbo, Canate, Matip, Nico, Milner, Morgan, Ox, Taki, Jota, Gordon. Cade Gordon, his first shout from Nito Nova. Big up. Big up to Phil as well. Kelleher, Trent, Canate, Phillips, Robbo, Hendo, Thiago, Morton, Jota, Minamino, Mane. Didn't see Gomez at yesterday's training, says Akash. And Winnerpool says, rotate the defenders, keep the starting midfields and forwards. We need to build momentum for December. And T-Boy saying Atletico versus Liverpool is now European rivalry. And Nick says James Redmond, who of course will be at Anfield tonight, and we will have a fan cam. Listen, it's going to be a good game to watch. Actually, I'm really looking forward to getting in the ground tonight. Hopefully, Porto come to play football and we can pick them off with the fast break. Hopefully, they do that. Hopefully, their fans are in good voice. It's always nice to see well-travelled fans making some noise, but obviously not too much noise at Anfield. We'll do the rest. So, yeah, really looking forward to this game. And like I said, guys, if you are outside Anfield tonight, give me a shout. I'll be there with James outside the pub. And of course, we do have our first sponsor, which will be kept a secret until next week. Really excited, guys. Thanks to you. I'm really looking forward to showing you the hard work that's gone on behind the scenes to make sure that we can get a sponsor on board, and we've got one, and it's a really good one as well. And I'm hoping a lot of you guys are going to be able to get involved with the sponsor as well. So I will tell you guys who the sponsor is on Monday, but guaranteed it's a good one. Hopefully more can follow and support the channel like that. Big up to Phil. I'm actually in the Annie Road as well. Where's my ticket? I think I'm in Lower Annie Road. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say, but that's my ticket there. And I am in Lower Anfield, I think, where I was sitting for the Atletico game. So, Phil, if you see me tonight, mate, come over, have a picture. Yeah, get it popping, man. Big up to T-Boy again, who says, hope you enjoyed it, Alex, and no idiots ruin your fan cams. Listen, the only idiots that ruin the fan cams are the ones that come on talking rubbish and try and step over me when I'm working. That doesn't go down well on the channel. So make sure if you are doing a fan cam, you're respectful and you give us your opinion. And that's all we ask for, really. He will start. Mane and Salah, says Carlos Riviero. Hola, Carlos, muchacho. Encantado. The other positions, he will rotate. Origi still recovering from illness. Right, so here's my 11 that I think we might go with again. If I get this right, I'm going to send myself a fiver. How about that? Because like I said about 10, 15 minutes ago, if any of you guys who have predicted the lineup today, get it right, I will send you a fiver. You can't disagree with that. That's a good shout. Right, I'm going to go with Kelleher in goal. I'm going to go with Nico Williams at right back with Konate and again, I know I'm going to get this wrong. I'm going to go with Konate, and people are saying Gomez wasn't at training yesterday, so that's peak. In that case, I'll go with Matip. Yeah. Left back, I'll go with Tsimikas. Actually, I'll go with Robbo because I'd prefer Tsimikas in again on Saturday for the Southampton game. So that's the defence. Kelleher, Nico, Gomez, Konate, Matip, and Robbo. In midfield, I go Tyler Morton. I go Henderson and Fabinho. And then up top, I'd go Minamino. I would go Jota, and I go Origi if he's around, if he can play. So there you go. That is my starting 11. I also think I will go with a 3-1 scoreline tonight at Anfield. Big up to Carlos, who says he's not Spanish, he's Portuguese. Fala Português. Fala Português. Sim. Porto and Liverpool fan. Well, who's supporting tonight, Carlos? You can't be a Porto and a Liverpool fan tonight. You got to choose one, man. Choose one, Carlos. They just have to respect you are doing something. There you go, T-Boy. You know that. Who you backing tonight, Carlos, says Joel Mendonca. Cool name, that. Thoughts on Luis Diaz? He's been linked to the move to Everton. Yeah, listen, Luis Diaz, as I've shown you in the thumbnail to this video, is looking good. I can't lie to you. Looking really good. Scored a lot of goals for Porto. And again, that's why I do think they might throw in a cheeky goal at Anfield tonight. They haven't been able to do it away or at their place, so it is what it is. Carlos Ribeiro says Liverpool's got Salah and Mane in my fantasy team. There you go. Shoo! That was me saying sim, by the way, not Sue. Because in Spanish, S-I is yes, but in Brazilian or Portuguese, sorry, I should say Portuguese because they speak Portuguese in Brazil, they say sim. So when we're singing, si, senor, we should actually be saying sim, senor. That's what, Carlos, back me up. Isn't that right? If you're Portuguese, you should know this. Yeah, it's actually sim. So when you're singing, si, senor, give the ball to Bobby, he will score, you should actually be saying sim, senor. It's just language. Yeah, I speak Spanish, so I should know these kind of things. But Indra is going for 2-0 Origi Salah. I'd love to see Salah score again in the Champions League. I'd love to see Origi score. So I'm going to go with 3-1. I'm going to go with the team that I just mentioned, and I'm going to go with the goal from Origi, Minamino, and Salah. Get on that. How about that? We have won the group, but still got to respect them. It's a hard lineup to concede tonight, lad. Up you. I'll see you in a bit, fella. Up the red says Ryan. Big up to Carlos, who says, actually, some news in Portugal said Luis Diaz is going to Newcastle. Marshall going for a 3-2. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. There you go, Carlos. Proves me right. It is Sim. You are right. See? So when next time you are singing Si Senor from Bobby Firmino song, you've got to say Sim Senor. Yeah, because that's Portuguese. And Bobby is Brazilian and they speak Portuguese. They don't speak Spanish. So, yeah, next time, say Sim. If we are playing this just for UEFA money, we could make a deal with Porto. Screw Atletico. 2 right. How have I been? I've been good. Cheers, Ravi. Nice to see you again. I think it's a good time to recover injured players like Hendo and Robbo. And then Davide says, AC Milan fan here. You guys are our only hope to go through again. We must beat Atletico, but we need you to smack the Porto. Yeah, man. Listen, we're going to smack Porto tonight, and then we're going to come to your gaff and smack you up as well on December the 7th. Zlatan, get out of here. Yeah? We're going to come and smoke you, man, into San Siro. Yeah? Right, guys. Been on for half an hour now. Alex, what are your thoughts on Nico Williams? The guy's been born for Wales. He almost scored the winner for Wales against Belgium the other night. So, you know, I will take that. And that's why he gets a start for me tonight. Porto don't need to win. They just have to win their next match at home to Atletico. The accent was on fire. Big up to you, boys. But yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. Never a chore. Show some love to me, man. I'm doing these shows every day for you. Please show some love. Give us a like. Give us a comment with your thoughts. And of course, if you are at Anfield, I'll see you there tonight. If you're there on Saturday, I'll see you there. Don't forget, we've got Leicester at home in the League Cup quarter-final. We've got Everton away. December is a huge, huge month. And then when the new year starts, the first game we have is Chelsea away, guys. So it's going to be a tough one. Thank you for the love there, T-Boy. Guys, stay locked into the Kop TV for the lineups. Again, a $5 to whoever got that lineup prediction right. And then, of course, I will see you outside Anfield tonight for all the fan cams. Booze from Ravy Purple, which means love and kiss to you in Persian. There you go. Big up, bro, says Marshall. Big up to all of you guys who have locked in today. You've been absolutely brilliant. I'll see you outside Anfield tonight. Big up.
Hola y bienvenidos a los todos rojos por el mundo. Soy Alejandro Gildetrot de The Kop TV. Estamos el voz de los fans de Liverpool alrededor del mundo y seguimos a los todos canales de sociales y nunca caminarás solo. Hasta luego.